We are live Saturday, October 25th, 2025. With you as always, I'm War and Peace. We are Allstar Pro Wrestling, and this is the third annual Guts and Glory. Anything could happen. The seasonal shakeup is upon us, folks, and it is about to go down. We got 20 women in this battle royal. One will emerge with that briefcase containing a contract for one time, anytime, guaranteed shot into the World or Classic Women's Championship.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 20 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
I mean, not quite. He got the general concept. We got the briefcase on the line instead. Bit of a mashup between your traditional Royal Rumble and your Money in the Bank. This is Guts and Glory. Out first.
The participants. First, from Barcelona, Spain, the Demon, Akira Tanaka.
Representing the Fallen, the Beast from the East, Tag Team Specialist, the Hardcore Heavyweight, Akira Tanaka. Drawing an unlikely number 1. Can she go coast to coast? The time is upon us, folks. The long shot, the Hail Mary. But being one of the powerhouses on the women's side here in All-Star Pro, she's got a fighting chance, 19 other individuals. Taking to the stage here, Tanaka facing an uphill battle. Oh shit! Joining her to open up the Guts and Glory Battle Royal, the former tag team champion, former Fight Night champion, She-Wolves running wild here at Guts and Glory. The living legend. Representing the Blackheart Collective.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2 from New York. Luscious Love, the Living Legend.
The felonious misdemeanor out at number 2. And we got 2 of the toughest, 2 of the roughest, out at number 1 and number 2. Gonna be an uphill battle here. But tonight, Guts and Glory, the big shakeup, anything can happen. It goes down. We got Akira Tanaka. We got Ms. Demeanor kicking this thing off, and we underway. Let me turn up the camera view real quick, though. Just bear with me a moment, y'all. Just real quick. Let's see here. There we go. Let me get that ram facing real quick for y'all. Come on. There we go. That way we can see who's coming down next. And the powerhouse getting to work. Tanaka with the deadlift military press face first down on the canvas. Gonna follow up with the elbow drop and the counter. Going quick tonight, I see. Already number 3, ready to enter the fray. Making her in-ring debut here tonight at Allstar Pro Wrestling. Representing the Windy City Pixies. Hannah Heights. And long-time teasing her debut here in All-Star Pro with his thriving women's tag team division. In fact, all 3 competitors inside the ring right now in the tag division. Damn, this clock's going by fast tonight. The sidestep, avoiding the back elbow. But Tanaka cannot close out. KCK, the Kansas City native, joining the matchup with an impressive showing last year. K, the veteran so far in the match. The debut midway through season 1 early on. Oh, got some tandem working here. Hannah Heights, Akira Tanaka working together to take down Demeanor. And Ari, Smiley, wow, the tag division really showing up and showing out here tonight. I want to give a big shout out to our new partners, VCW. We got this massive merger going down, folks. Ready to enhance. Ready to take this thing to the next level on both sides, both AI and PvP. The attention to detail, the professionalism is about to take another notch forward. Nobody home on the drop kick, and K, falling victim, Hannah Heights is showing up and showing out here in her debut. Now some big names starting to enter the fray. Former women's champion Madison Dead, the lady in red. Haven't seen her in a while here. And the ring's starting to fill up. Big sit-out powerbomb. Welcome to the show, one and all. Thank you for joining us. The 3rd annual rendition of Gus and Glory. And the ring just filling up left and right, representing the Titans, Hannah Blackwell. And Heights, Tanaka working together, and Ms. Demeanor hit the showers. Thanks for coming. We'll see you later. Let me give a big shout out to the CEO, Rosita, and VCW reaching out to us, making this partnership possible. Definitely ready to take a step in the right direction. Moving forward here, looking toward the future. Selena Reaper joining the match. The Order now having some representation. Two former Fight Night champions. Two former women's tag team champions. And the competition just keeps getting thicker with the elimination. I don't know who eliminated her. But KCK out of it. Springboard dropkick, Money taking down Death, and Reaper coming to clean house here tonight. The Lady Luchador ready to light up the scene. Selena Blaze representing Brutal Lucha, throwing her hat in the ring. And only one can win that coveted briefcase. All these ladies fighting their heart out, opening up the show, setting the pace for an incredible, massive showing here tonight. And Tanaka's partner, the other member of the Fallen, Bailey Nelson, a long tenured veteran here in All-Star Pro. One of the standouts in season 2. Whether it be singles or tag competition, Nelson is going to war with some of the best of them. In fact, picking up the win over reigning women's world champion Kelly Rage in a shocking upset this past Monday on Havoc. And don't think the champs forgot about that. Reaper and Nelson throwing them, and Selena Reaper just cleaning house. The alpha of the order. Turn their focus to Blackwell, the Titans. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock with the power bomb. The Blaze laying in wait to Lady Luchador. Also making a statement here. Ring is full now. Oh, and throwing in blows. Smiley, Ari, up instant lunch, looking for the elimination. But Blaze holding on. Gonna sneak back in. Well, wow, 2 eliminations though. On the other side of the ring, Hannah Heights and Selena Reaper both sent packing. And the powerhouse Death with the big power bomb. Both members of the Fallen standing strong here in the first entrant, Akira Tanaka. With a little backup, still firmly in the fight here. Might be possible to go coast to coast with an ally in the ring. I want to give a shout out to other partnership leagues, other homies out there. You guys didn't check out TXT's Blood on My Hands Kelly earlier. It was a throwdown. Better go back and check out the replay. There's been some amazing happenings going on in the E-Fed world tonight. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for tapping in. We are deep. We are live. New York City, New York. All-Star Pro Wrestling, Season 3. Guts and Glory. Allison Blackwell eliminated. And the Savage Queen making a return after several weeks of inaction. Sylvia Knight. Oh, of the Red Wolves. Walking right into disaster. Dropped with a cutter and the sidewinder suplex from Ari. Smiley. Oh, a instant lunch, serving it up hot and fresh. Starting to thin the herd here. Oh, snapmare, BFT. And all these competitors lay it out. Strolling all around the ring. You see the carnage. You see the wreckage. Another member of the Titans checking in. The former Fight Night champion completed the Queenmaker's Challenge. Made it all the way to the Classic Championship match. Now with another shot of redemption here. And a very favorable entry point. The Chaotic Emma Rose. With a very real chance of picking up the win here. Shit, hell, at this point, Everyone still in the ring right now has a very real chance of picking up the win here. I don't know how deep we are, folks. We got to be at least halfway through, maybe more. I've been losing count with the action going down. Bailey taking Knight for the ride. German suplex, still holding on. Looking for the trifecta here. And Nelson completing with the triple shot. And Knight, after just getting in the ring, might be out on her feet. Working in tandem here. Selena Blaze, I forgot she was even in there. A quiet flame. The embers still burn. And Nelson out on the apron, but back into safety. We got action all over the place, folks. I'll do my best to call all the action. And Maddie D, the lady in red, eliminated. Nelson in trouble on the other side, and she's eliminated as well by her own tag team partner. Deception in the rings amongst the fallen in the #1 entry. Akira Tanaka, the powerhouse. Just, well, she's cleaning house. Knight busted open. And Callie Sparks of the Windy City Pixies. I didn't even see her enter the match. Also quietly make some noise in her in-ring debut tonight here. Told you we have some surprises, some returns, some debuts. And Sparks with elimination. Blaze sent packing, Ari sent packing. The ring starting to clear out some. And Sylvia Knight handling some business. And here comes the 3-time Women's World Champion, the veteran of Season 1. The White Dove, the Dark Phoenix, the anti-hero, Nina Schmidt, looking for elimination, and she's got it. Emma Rose hit the bricks. And just as she's eliminated, we've got another entry headed towards the ring. Big reversal. And another former Women's World Champion, former Tag Team Champion, also of the Blackheart Collective. The She-Wolf. Oh! And Tanaka with a valiant effort. Damn near going the distance. Baby Bone Crusher, though, making her way in the match. She's now got to be the odds-on favorite, the powerhouse, the hard hitter. Make no bones about it, folks. Baby Bone Crusher, no doubt one of the toughest in the league, putting her in to Callie Rage's long-time reign over the summer. Winner of the 2025 Apex Tournament. On par for Rookie of the Year accolades, the Queen of San Juan, Sandra King. Joining the fray here. She's pulled upsets here before. I'm not sure. Whenever I know that the last entrant is what's her name? Crazy Amy. Crazy Amy's the last one. So when we see her, that's how we know. Oh, the GOAT in the building. First Grand Slam on the women's side. Going damn near undefeated in Season 2 with one single loss on her record. Bringing that same energy. Here to Season 3, the blueprint of Maya Bryant. First one to complete that Queen Maker's Challenge on Fight Night, defending 3 successful times. Catching it successfully. And going on the run of a lifetime, Amaya Bryant. Oh, there it is. The very last entrant, folks. We're down to the nitty-gritty. Crazy Amy of Instant Lunch won that 8-woman gauntlet match to lock in for number 20 here tonight. We're down to the end of it. Down to the nitty-gritty. One of these individuals gonna come home. What the hell's going on here? Who is this? Who is this? Oh shit, could it be? The Violator, Jackie Harper. The one individual. I was just talking about this. The sole individual. The one blemish on Amaya Bryant's undefeated record last season, making a return here to All-Star Pro Wrestling here tonight. Jackie Harper in the building. Wow. Wow. That's what we're doing here? Y'all think about surprise returns? Oh shit. I guess I'm wrong. I don't know how many we're at. I gotta keep it real, y'all. I have no idea. Dangerous Dawn Wang bringing the Hong Kong hardcore here to Guts and Glory. The ring is filled. We've got to be towards the end. The action is non-stop, setting the pace, setting the tone for an incredible show here. Big backbreaker. And it is going to be total non-stop action from here on out. Guys, while I got you, I gotta let you know, we gotta make sure you start tapping in that Discord. That new alliance under the umbrella partnership with VCW. We gotta get it cracking, guys. Knight hoisted up and planted with the Dominator. Harper put down. Wang put down. We got the reigning Fight Night champion in there, and then another elimination by Sylvia Knight, the Savage Queen, coming in swinging in her return. And now trying to spoil the return of somebody else. Jackie Harper in trouble. Oh, and the Fight Night champion eliminated. The returning Violator eliminated. Bone Crusher with a little miscalculation there. Damn, we got three headed down the ramp at one time. Knight in trouble. And Kane with elimination. We are down to the final four. Irish whipping in the ropes. We got Bryant, we got Wang, we got Kane, and we got Bone Crusher. Irish whipping in the ropes. Wang walking the tightrope out on the apron, able to get back in safely. Kane dropping Bryant with the pile driver rather. Bryant in trouble. Oh, Bryant saving himself. Wang trying to snipe. And all these women, former champions. Oh, and Sandra Kane sent packing. We are down to three. Bone Crusher, Dangerous Dawn Wang, The Blueprint, Amaya Bryant. And Bone Crusher holding on. Wang, oh my God, the combination. Bringing the Hong Kong hardcore to Hong Kong hardcore herself. Hey, that was a tongue twister. Bone Crusher out on her feet. Wang laid out. The Blueprint of Maya Bryant. Yeah, I know. I really thought it was going to happen. I forgot. Oh! Down to the final two, and Dangerous Dawn Wang laying her weight, planting one right on the kiss of the big boot. Right on Maya's lips. Bryant making use of the environment there. A little loop-de-loop on the forearm. Working the combination. The Blueprint. Grand Slam Bryant bringing the pain to Dangerous Dawn Wang. Up to the second rope. Dialed in. Grand Slam Bryant. created some distance, but a little bit too much distance, cannot clear it on the Kinshasa kick. Down to the final two. Wang, Bryant, the blueprint, trying to work the combination. Combo breaker by Hong Kong Hardcore. Ready for that manual execution. Amaya Bryant trying to lock in and secure it, and just like that, it is all over.
Here is your winner, Amaya the Blueprint.
Ms. Guts and Glory 2025 added to another accolade. Former Fight Night champion, former Classic Women's champion, former Women's World champion, former Women's Tag Team champion, current Women's Tag Team champion, and now Ms. Guts and Glory, ladies and gentlemen, the one that has done it all, setting the new standard, the Blueprint, Amaya Bryant. Wow. Wow. The pain train continues. And we're just getting started, y'all. That was just to get it going. We got the Grand Prix Championship on the line. Two of the hottest up-and-comers in the league. Two men known for their accolades, their acrobatics, their runs with the Fight Night Championship. Now elevating that with the Grand Prix Championship on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Allstar Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Championship.
He is here, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender, handpicked by the champion himself after an amazing run on Fight Night with 6 consecutive title defenses. And if you count the match he won, had the 7 championship matches on Fight Night for this man right here. The true definition of a don't judge a book by its cover, this man coming in here, operating on all cylinders, humbling opponents left and right who underestimated this young man. I'll tell you right now, the #1 contender, ready for some business. Ladies and gentlemen, the former Fight Night champion, the one and only, the only one, Jimmy Jammy Cocaine. The champ is in the building. The workhorse of Havoc, a man previously holding a record with 5 successful defenses of the Fight Night Championship. And if you count his wins, he actually also has 7 Fight Night Championship wins underneath his belt as well. This is a grind. 2 of the greatest. 2 men primed to take this season by storm. It's about to go down. The king of Filipino strong styles. The righteous paladin. Fighting out of Manila in the Philippines. Handpicked his opponent, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. The reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion, the Divine Weapon, Shan Leon. The Grand Prix Championship, the struggle only makes the success sweeter.
Introducing the challenger from Asgard, weighing in at 226 pounds, Punk Jimmy King. And his opponent from Manila, Philippines, weighing in at 230 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion, Shane Lee.
And there it is, folks, the Grand Prix Championship. One last look for the champ. One last look for the challenger. And one last look for those of y'all at home. Jimmy King, Shan Leon for the Grand Prix Championship. And we underway. The Divine Weapon coming out swinging. Leon dropping Kane with the knee immediately out to the apron and lined up, taking to the skies and another hard knee. Serving him up wholesale. Leon coming in, working the striking game. Kane said, I see you striking and I'll match you one. Big gut buster following the leg kicks. To the most prolific Fight Night champions in the history of the Land of Opportunity. Now on the big stage here, both on the main roster, both members of Monday Night Havoc. At the 3rd annual Guts and Glory. Title on the line, nobody home on the leg drop. Kane, so evasive, so slippery. And the bottom row springboard moonsault getting plenty of air. Shoots the half into the cover. With the hook of the outside leg. Referee in position, only good for the count of one. Reversal on the Irish whip. Leon back in control. Leapfrog over the top. Drops down underneath. And the standing drop kick with the sidestep by Kane. Back with the advantage in the hard forearm. Gonna crumble the champion to standing. Shooting star press from the #1 contender. Kane feeling it. Fired up. Adrenaline pumping. Picking up another big win over a former Grand Prix champion, the Dream Superstar, this past Monday on Havoc. Kane coming in here, extremely motivated. And handpicked by the champion, has got to feel good. A match based on respect alone, a shot to the ribs, respect out the window between bell to bell though. Nobody home on the Topotomico. And Leon with the advantage face first goes to #1 contender. The first back elbow though, the challenger, no, the champion. Back and forth here, boot to the midsection. Shan Leon setting up. A little bit of mercy on behalf of the champ. Gonna hang him on the draw on the top rope instead. Off the springboard, gonna show him how it's done with the swanton. Slingshot himself. The Grand Prix champion dropping the elbow, driving it directly into the heart. Out to ringside now. Leon must have forgot. There are disqualifications in this match. The champion, though, has the advantage. Big moonsault from the top rope. Kane was trying to stand and dropped immediately upon contact. Irish whip into the ropes. Leapfrog over the top. Drops down underneath. Divine Weapon got the moves. Big roundhouse right across the midsection, but Kane with the reverse quick kick. Now Kane with the Irish whip. And backflip kick gonna send the champion back to the ropes. Irish whip in the ropes and the Hurricane Rana spot on center of the ring. Kane playing to the crowd a little bit. Taking a quick breather here. And setting up for the ride. Big rocker dropper from the Prince of Punk. Kane looking for the springboard. He can knock on the distance though. It's a very questionable call. Might come back to haunt him here. The champion now with the advantage. Showing him how it's done off the springboard. Connected with the moonsault. Shoots the half. Nonchalant pin for the win. Only good for the count of one. Nice leg lace takedown. Jimmy Kane. Oh, just a women's battle royal. And Kane fired up here. A surge of adrenaline from the #1 contender, Jimmy Kane. Gonna send the champ packing down the ringside. And our residential rock star, the Prince of Punk, looking for the springboard and connecting, taking down the Divine Weapon. Little miscue there in the corner. But Kane still with the advantage, the standing shooting star. Leon getting the knees up and Kane no longer with the advantage, or maybe so, spoke too soon. He's got the fast. Bringing the speed of the cruiserweights and the power of the heavyweights. This might be the most dangerous division in the league. Quick combination, the quick jab, catching Kane off guard. Big time power bomb. Leon putting some oomph on it, but Kane somehow turned the tide in his favor once again. Out to the apron. The Prince of Punk with another Hurricane Rana. Daring his opponent to stand up. Jimmy Kane feeling it, locked in, looking for the Meteora, the sidestep by Leon. But Kane staying poised, regaining the advantage into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Kane able to pull the trigger just a little bit sooner. Dropping Leon with the clothesline and the standing shooting star. But Leon once again getting the knees up, reclaiming the initiative. But Kane dodging a basement drop kick in the break glass in case of emergency. That heads to the takeover. Lano take back control once again. Kane up top. Kane coming down. The crash landing, crash and burn. Leon can now see the lock in. Kane just like a rubbery jelly bean. I don't even know what that means. I don't know why I said that. Dialed in the super kick, pinpoint precision with the title on the line for the win. Jimmy Kane, and just like that, it is all over. Jimmy Kane continuing his march. GG's in the chat. Yo. That means Jimmy Kane, his sole loss was to who? Who was it? Maniac Paragon. My man is like 8-1 in the past like 2 months. Crazy. Crazy. The Soul crossover from DSW. Continuing to deliver. Wow. And new.
All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Champion, Punk Jimmy Kane.
Jimmy Kane, Sharon Leon, putting on a fucking classic here. No, y'all gotta bump that up at least a whole star. That was way better than that. They hold us again, y'all, but it's okay. Let's keep it moving on. The pain train continues, and I guarantee you, we're gonna see these two running back. Might be sooner rather than later. I don't know. I don't got a magic 8-ball, but I promise you, it's gonna go down again. We got the Classic Women's Championship on the line. The Face of Fear, on fire tonight already. And Maya Bryant, winning Guts and Glory. Now Little Sis, going one-on-one with the championship standard. They're trying to get all the gold. But Reagan Anderson, that's one tough cookie. Let's get into it, y'all.
What follow is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Classic Championship.
I know nothing about what you say, sir. The Face of Fear is here. Decked out in a full battle route. I got all her war gear on. The 3-time Fight Night champion. One half of the current reigning women's tag team champions. The Perfect 10. Angel Bryant, the #1 contender. Well, technically she's a replacement. We all know about that fatal 4-way. Whitney Winters picking up the win, but unfortunately, 3 competitors unable to compete here tonight. Unable to even participate in the Battle Royal tonight. So at the 11th hour, the Perfect 10 stepping in. Bars. Pro wrestling has more than one royal family. The diamond in the rough. The former Fight Night Women's Champion, representing the Black Heart Collective of that Royal Anderson wrestling lineage. Fighting out of Columbia, South Carolina. The Diamond. The championship pedigree has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to take on all competitors. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Women's Champion, the Diamond, Reagan Anderson. Screw job, ain't no damn screw job. Classic Women's Championship on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, the Perfect 10, Angel Bryant. And her opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, the Allstar Pro Wrestling Women's Classic Champion, the Diamond
Two elite level world-class athletes ready to throw down here, ladies and gentlemen. In guts and glory, the classic title on the line. On the women's side, we got Angel Bryant. We got Reagan Anderson. We got one-on-one action. We're underway. Oh, Bryant coming in hot. That sliding leg sweep. Taking out Anderson's legs out from underneath her. Evenly matched in every category. And Bryant taking to the skies here. Funnily enough, Bryant, the former Fight Night champion, is one match away from locking in this match anyways. Stepping in at the last moment, it's only poetic. It was inevitable, folks. Reversal on the Irish whip. Anderson taking control. And the classic champion. Ready to use every tool at her disposal to cut off the ring, control the pace of the match. And Bryant, the wild card. The ripcord knee, cracking Anderson right in the jaw. Out to the apron now, lining up, measured, and the big frog splash off the springboard. Into the cover. With the classic championship on the line, Anderson able to kick out at one. Get the fuck out of here. Out on the apron. And suplex back inside the ring. Bryant making the most of it. How about in the midsection off the springboard? Anderson, nobody home. Hey, man. You don't understand. She's been in heat for like a week. Couple of elbows to the midsection. Irish whip into the ropes. Drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Bryant with the advantage. Pop-up gut buster. Sliding into the cover. Nonchalant pin. No doubt testing the water. And Anderson able to kick out before the ref can even start the count. Trying to stretch out that hamstring. Bryant, no doubt, targeting those legs, trying to soften them up. The challenger, well calibrated. Just continuing to work over those tendons and ligaments. Oh, the step up stall, but Anderson just too fast. Able to turn the table with a sliding elbow and back in control, trying to rally here. She's heating up. The diamond with the deep digging power slam up the springboard, and nobody home on the senton. Bryant targets the trash. Feeling it. The challenger, locked in, face first in the top turnbuckle, the champion goes. Building up some steam. Oh, all the way up. The monkey flip. But Anderson, with the wherewithal to turn it around. Little gator roll there, trying to manipulate her opponent. Anderson, trying to impose her will on the challenger here. The champion, the diamond, shining with the pop-up. While Bryan seems to be working after the legs, Anderson targeting that lumbar. And the back and forth continues. Momentum shifting here. Hey, I appreciate you tapping in, man. Nobody home on the springboard. And once again, Angel Bryant, the perfect 10, back in control momentarily. Reagan Anderson turning the tables. Big Irish whip in the rope. Superman punch right on the button. Little Reagan. Reversed on the Irish whip. Pump handle cinched in. And that big, deep digger. Pump handle slam for the win. Reagan Anderson. And that was about 2 7/8, close near fall. Women's wrestling, indeed, this capacity crowd. Making some noise. Showing some love for this action inside the ring. This championship match with two championship level competitors. And Anderson spiked with that destroyer. Continuing to work over those knees. No doubt trying to soften up Anderson for a big submission attempt later on. I guarantee you, folks, win, lose, or draw, Diamond ain't gonna be able to walk white for a week. Walk white, walk right, yeah. Continuing to stay alive, though. Turn the tide. The sidestep, but cannot avoid the combination of Bryant getting all the momentum rolling through with the German. Off the springboard, disaster kick connecting clean. Following the punt kick, Anderson going to roll out the ringside. And an ill-advised time to play to the crowd, or perhaps maybe not, lure their opponent in. Bryant, the perfect 10. Continuing to outwork her opponent, continuing to talk some trash here. The takedown stifled. Anderson with the hard knee into the cover for the win to retain the title, only good for the count of one. Anderson trying to give Bryant a taste of her own medicine, following through with the forearm smash. The classic champion, hell-bent on a retention here tonight. Hard knee to the face to wash it down. Measured in the splash from the second rope. Anderson trying to go to her opponent and overcommitting here. Irish whip into the ropes. Reagan Anderson with the advantage, pop up right cross. Reverse quick kick to the head. The challenger, though, still got a lot of fight left in her. Oh, ill-fated attempt off the springboard. And Reagan Anderson going to take advantage to flipping DDT. And the Fisherman Buster following through. Anderson starting to fire up here. The champion trying to create some distance. Irish whip into the ropes. Big time spine buster floating into the cover for the win. The champion to retain. Another near fall. Anderson now, frustration setting in, so he's going to punch in the face, serving up knuckle sandwiches. The champion digging deep in that arsenal. Trying to find something that'll stick, throwing anything at the wall here. And Bryan gonna take advantage of that frustration. Man, reversals on point. Let's go. Irish whip into the ropes. And once again, another counter and another reversal on the counter. And Bryan rolling through, heel hook cinched in, grapevine, nowhere to go. The champion able to survive. Wow, that leg has got to be gone by now. Bryan slapping it on one more time, applying maximum damage, and it is all over just like that. Wow, the face of the fear showing up to New York City, cleaning up like the maid service. GG's all around. Man, that could have gone any direction up until the very end. But Angel Bryan, the perfect 10, doing her due diligence. Just continuing to work that leg. Just throughout the course of the match. I don't even know if she can stand, let alone walk after that. A war here for the title, and not one, but two of those patented heel hooks. Hand new.
Wrestling Women's Classic Champion, the Perfect 10, Angel Bryan.
So now Maya got the briefcase. Angel got a classic title. And are the women's tag team champions as well, folks. A perfect night for the face of the fear. The blueprint. And the perfect 10. Drawing up the perfect. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Our blueprint and perfect 10. Building. I was going somewhere with it. Y'all know what I'm saying, though. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Pain train continues. We got an international championship on the line. It's like this whole title, this whole card is just Anderson and Bryan. It's all over the motherfucking place. That was not by design, I promise y'all. That's where the booking took us. That's why I don't book in advance. I let it build organically. That's how we got here, folks. We got an international championship on the line. The one and only Grand Slam Buster Anderson going head to head with the King of Crash Out, 3M.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Allstar Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship.
The knock at the door. The long walk flanked by armed security for your protection, not his. The enforcer in the building. That proud Anderson lineage. Methodically walking out of the ring, second man in his company to achieve Grand Slam status with the highest total bell count in league history. Soaking it all in, surveying the scene. representing the Red Wolves. Hit the ground running since his debut in season 2. Now looking for his second ring with the Classic Standard International Heavyweight Championship. This man is a professional wrestler fighting out of Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds. The boss, the enforcer, Buster Henderson. Anderson. Similar trajectory going on here. The differences of a season, but 3M, the reigning champion, also making a huge mark on his debut. Making waves ever since his debut. Coming into the league on an unlimited event. Unprecedented. Challenging for and winning the Hardcore Championship on his first night in the company. Unprecedented. Weeks later, going on to claim the second rated prize on the Classic brand. The International Heavyweight Championship. Going to war. Doing battle with only the toughest of the tough. Some of the best in the business. Trying to make the most of his rookie season, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling International Champion. The King of Crash Out. 3M. Mills, ready to bring the mayhem. Oh, that's funny you say that. That's funny you say that. He's been known. He's got a history of referees walking out richer, if you know what I'm saying.
From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds, the enforcer, Buster Anderson. And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 260 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion, Mills.
The International Heavyweight Championship, pardon me, the standard on the Classic brand that we call Pile Driver. Buster Anderson, 3M, one fall to the finish. A real fight shit versus the Crash Out, and Mills coming in flat in the tire of the challenger. The champ coming in swinging. Working with a sense of urgency here. He knows once Buster gets rolling, it's hard to get it stopped. He's gonna try to snuff it out early. Anderson with the advantage, Irish whip into the corner, reverse back elbow. Hey man, hey, what the fuck? Don't do that. Anyways, covering the whole tie-up. Anderson with the advantage. Pushed off. Walking the tightrope on the apron. A big reversal. Able to avoid disaster back inside the ring. Into another collar and elbow tie-up. Both men playing it safe here. Nobody wanted to overextend, overcommit, and get caught in a pivotal matchup like this. 3M working that side headlock. Two men known for that hard-hitting style, also showing off those grappling chops here. Couple of elbows right across the jaw. Anderson fighting his way free, but the sidestep by 3M cannot avoid the second collision, though, and once again tied up. 3M says, the hell with that. I'm just time to crash out. I ain't with that grappling stuff. Forcing Anderson back to the ropes. Gonna take the cheap shot, a boot to the midsection, doubling the challenge over. But coming in too quick. Anderson with the well-timed reversal, face first in the top turnbuckle. The champion goes. A back elbow. 3M. Oh, working the arm. Mixing up the attack, trying to keep his opponent guessing. Nonchalant pin for the win, only good for 2. Lack of respect here, didn't even hook the leg. Working those leg kicks, spinning back fist, really mixing up the attack here, keeping Anderson off guard. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Irish whip into the ropes. Anderson with a boot to the midsection. Setting up for the alley-oop. Oh, little misdirection there. And the alley-oop after all. How is this happening? Anderson out to the apron. The shoulder tackle. Then send it down to ringside. The champion with the advantage of quick kick to the head and the challenger back in control. High sliding the arm. Stamping on the fingers. Not really sure. The side step by the champion. A big boot. Quick kick to the head once again. Anderson taking control momentarily. The back and forth is real here. The champ and the challenger going at it. They know the title's on the line here. They know it's at stake. Anderson been here before. Mills looking for another successful retention. We've seen a lot of confidence. Promos from both men. And back inside the ring at the count of 4, Anderson playing to the crowd a little bit. We're in a boot to the midsection, laying it away. Rolling all the way through. Anderson locked in, but a burst of adrenaline from the champion. 3M said he ain't done yet. Snake Eyes in the corner. Once again falling into the cover. The king of crash out to retain here. And Anderson able to kick out at 2. Ooh. The champion working the crossface. Trying to send a message to Anderson. I have arrived. Your time is up. You've done it all. Time for somebody else to eat face first in the top turnbuckle. But the challenger, Anderson, firing right back a big spear. Gonna cut Mills in half for the win. And another close near fall in this war of attrition. This battle down to the end. Missing with the victory roll, and Anderson staying poised. Right in the pocket, reverse, drop down DDT. Perched on the top rope, ready to take flight. The forearm smash, measured, marked, connected from the challenger. Anderson from the dirty south, ready to get rowdy, and bowdy. Out of the apron, trying to recover the champion, 3M. Able to recover in a profound way, the slingshot, drop kick, dropping Anderson. Working the combination now, late in the game. The Pele to the arm, continuing to mix up the attack. Don't know where to guard, don't know where to block when he's striking you everywhere. The sharpshooter cinched in. And Anderson fighting through the pain, able to hold on. The International Championship on the line. The champion building up some steam. Wash your damn face. I was wondering if the ref was going to call a rope break. You know what this goofy broad is anyway. Part of my language. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, the back elbow with the sidestep. Buster Anderson regaining the initiative. The short arm clothesline. Gonna turn Mills inside out. Once again. Anderson ready to make him say, 3M victory roll, silver kick combination. The back and forth is real with the title on the line. Nonchalant pin for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Mills refusing to hook the leg here. Might be the difference between a close 2 and a definite 3. The elbow to the midsection. Anderson with the Irish whip into the corner. He's taking for a ride with the tornado DDT. Mills busted open from that last shot. Sit on the ring with the leg hook. Referee in position with the title on the line. Only good for the count of 1. Both men wearing those war wounds from dirty inside boxing by the challenger. In the front necklock suplex. Anderson feeling it here. Beginning to rally. Reverse of the Irish whip, but Mills with the sidestep. Anderson with the sidestep. Cannot avoid the combination though, and Mills continuing to mix up the attack. Look at that deep digging clothesline. Anderson with the sidestep. Reversal into the corner. The challenger. No, the challenger. The champion. Yeah. No. I don't know. Shit. Got his opponent stuffed straight up and down like 6 o'clock. The powerbomb planting him for the win with the title on the line. Referee. Wow, with the slow count, only good for the count of 2. What was that? Objectively, that was a slow-ass count. I'm just saying. Anderson with another reversal, though. Avoiding the powerbomb. Transition to the Hurricane Rana beautifully. But a beautiful 2 silver kicks from the champion, Mills. Ready to close out here. Hanging Anderson out the door on the top rope once again. With a springboard, looking for the cutter with Anderson. Defense is on point here this evening. Irish whip into the ropes and another spear. Anderson cutting Mills in half. Hook the leg for the win. Buster Anderson. And just like that, it is all over. All right. No, that was a good-ass match, though. No doubt. 2 of the elite level doing their thing here. Tearing it down, putting it all on the line. Like a title match ought to be. That was the sauce right there. That was the juice. Bringing the business live on this PLE that we call Guts and Glory. And the hits just keep coming, folks. We ain't done yet. Hell, we ain't even halfway done. We got a whole show lined up for you. This match delivered beyond expectation. We knew it was going to be tooth and nail. Jesus Christ, come on, you guys, please. This is Red Wolves.
Here is your winner, and new All-Star Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion, the Enforcer, Buster Anderson.
Oh my God. I don't know how it was only 4 stars. I don't know. Maybe the commentary makes it sound firer than what it was, but that shit was some heat. Hey, we're gonna keep it moving there, y'all. We got the Women's World Championship on the line, I believe, next. Yes, we got the Women's World Championship on the line. Come on, please. Come on, you guys, seriously. I don't know how this is even happening. We got Britt Graves. Get her one-on-one rematch for the Women's World Championship. Controversy ended legacy with everybody except for the champ having a bad taste left in their mouth. Immediately invoking a rematch clause, the Psycho ready to get her hands on the champ one-on-one. And it goes down live here tonight.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match.
Oh, wonderful.
And is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's
Hey.
Championship.
The challenger, the former champion, the woman has been on a rage, on Havoc. Shit, all summer, through the beginning of the fall. The Psycho, Britt Graves, ready to take center stage here tonight. A long-awaited rematch. For the past 4 weeks, she's been stewing. She's been brewing. She's been salivating the chance to get her hands on a woman that she calls the paper champion. Ready to have some fun with it. Britt Graves. Ready to unleash hell here tonight. But she's got one of the best to ever do it. Ready to go one-on-one. The former Fight Night Women's Champion. A record-holding 3-time and reigning Women's World Champion. One half of the Madness. West Coast Cali Rage. Ready to make a believer out of the challenger one-on-one. Come. What we got going on here? What we got going on here?
Introducing the challenger from North Carolina, Britt Graves. From the West Side, the Allstar Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion, Callie Graves.
Two of the top performers in the Women's World Division. Shit, two of the top performers in the league as a whole, if we're being completely honest. Britt Graves, Cali Rage. One fall to a finish, and we underway. Graves, the powerhouse, the Hellraiser. Ready to open up the gates of hell all over Cali Rage tonight. The controversial finish at Legacy still looming largely over the shadow of this match. The Rage off to the races, the Rolling Thunder, West Coast Cali, on her third reign with the Women's World Championship. Woman that pegged herself as the new print. It's going on a legendary run, winning the Fight Night title, successfully defending 3 times, going on to become the Women's World Champion on 3 separate occasions. Bar none, one of the best to ever do it. But when you talk about the women's division All-Star Pro, there's 4 names that come to mind immediately, and 2 of them inside the ring right now. Rage, doing her due diligence, trying to keep Graves off her feet. Another Rolling Thunder. She can't stand, she can't hurt you. Rage, understanding the assignment tonight, and it is Extreme Rules. Ready to take out the trash, the champion. Making full use of this Extreme Rules stipulation, going upstairs, ready to take flight. Rage, dialed in. And a big fighting shoulder tackle from 15 feet in the air. Measured. The fish drop. And Rage off to the races here. Oh, Britt Graves, though, turning the tide. An elbow to the midsection. And a big boot to wash it down. Rage firing right back, flattening the trash can. A bit underwhelming. Cali clearing off the table. Working the combination. And the reigning Women's World Champion Oh, with sledgehammer in hand, ready to go to work. Britt Graves firing back with a hard knee. Fighting outside of the ring, we know the damage is amplified out there. 10, 15 times. Reversal on the whip, getting back inside the ring. Rage with the advantage. Missing the mark on the springboard, and Britt Graves has got an opportunity to get the work on the champion. A boot to the midsection and the X Factor. Sit out face buster. Into the cover with the leg hook. Britt Graves only good for the count of 1. What are we doing here? Into the cover with the title on the line. Callie Rays to retain, only good for the count of 2. Into the cover once again, Rays to retain, and once again, Britt Graves saying no. What is up with the duck thing? Oh, duck. Hey, man. You're distracting me. You're distracting me. Doing some furniture shopping underneath the ring. The champ. Oh, Schmitty in the house. What? What's up, bro? And the chair shot right to the head. Ray's doing whatever she can to walk out of here the same way she walked in. A hard knee to the midsection, sending Britt Graves down the ringside, taking a leap in the elbow, connecting from 15 feet in the air. Callie Rays. Executed to perfection here tonight. The new print for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Callie Rage making no bones about it. She came in to do her damn thing. On her third reign here, the perennial Women's World Champion. Looking like $1 million in front of the world. Rage. Ready for all comers. And if Maya Bryant thinks she's coming through with that briefcase, she better think twice. California driver. GG's in the chat. Graves. One tough customer.
Here is your winner.
You know we got to run it back.
Allstar.
I guarantee you, sometime during the season, it's going to get ran back again anyways. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. We got the men's battle royal coming up. We got 30 this time. Guts and Glory briefcase on the line. We got a stacked field.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, The two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Briefcase. Because our WrestleMania ain't for some months. It's for the briefcase. Who's on first? Who's out first? Who's gonna be? Oh shit.
First, from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the superstar Jack Demon.
How unlucky could you get? Jack Demon fighting the ultimate uphill battle. The King of Drip. The Titan Slayer. Drawing number 1. No, this ain't our WrestleMania. Our WrestleMania is the All-Star Classic. So, right before the next game drops. That's in March. Jackie D. The would-be former Titan, hell-bent on dismantling everything the Titans have built, brick by brick. Now number 1 here in Guts and Glory. The Titan Slayer looking to leave his mark here. Perhaps the Iron Man. Perhaps the Eliminator of the Night. Perhaps Mr. Coast to Coast, the women of the whole damn thing. Oh, who is this? Is it the Comeback Kid?
Introducing the individual.
It is.
Number 2, from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 202 pounds,
Arguably the future of the league. This young man making his debut in season 2, but really here in season 3, really coming to his own, picking up some big wins, making those gains, and making everybody pay attention. With his fans chanting that powerful catchphrase, "Can do, can do." The son of the legendary Kabuki Dragon, proving he ain't no damn Nepo hire. So long as you can get along with people, I don't see a problem with it, but we gotta be able to keep the peace, and at the very least, ignore people you don't get along with, because, you know, I'm trying to have fun with it. But yeah, sure, other than that, though, I love to have you along. And the countdown begins already. They ain't wasting no time. Fast and Furious. Oh, I gotta turn that. Hold on real quick, y'all. My bad. Hold on real quick. I just gotta, for the Rumble match, I gotta make sure I get y'all right. Let's see what's going on here. Oh shit! The monster, Hydra. 6'8", 400 pounds. This man is a certifiable problem. A veteran from season 1. Once upon a time marked as the next big thing here at All-Star Pro, recently making his return. The Monster Hydra, the OG of the Titans. Oh, okay, coming in early with the heavy hitters, I see. Winner of the 2025 Brawl for It All tournament, the inaugural two-time TV champion, Sam Magnum, joining the fray here. The soldier of fortune got a long road to travel. He wants to make it to the end, but he got the tools to do it. Oh shit, look at that. Papucho in the house. The rough playboy. Going straight for arch nemesis Jack Demon. Nagasaki. Demon. They've had their differences. Oh, with no love between the Titans, I see. Nagasaki and Hydra. Throwing some hands. Every man for himself. The top heels entered the fray. The no-nonsense New Yorker. Former hardcore champion. A stable of pile driver. Jared the Abyss Conklin jumping in the mix. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. I don't know how long I've been muted. I've been sitting here talking the whole time. Whoops. Y'all could have told me. Reverse drop down DDT. Kendo Dragon with the cyclone kick. The ring full with some heavy competition. Some of the top names in the game. All right. For that vacant Guts and Glory briefcase. I don't want to be coughing in your ear, man. Dream in trouble. Jay King, Jackson Cole working in tandem, but Dream able to fight his way free. And the big bad wolf, Big Lou, mixing it up. Oh, shit. King Vachon making his All-Star Pro debut. Anything can happen here in the Guts and Glory briefcase, or Guts and Glory Battle Royal rather, with the briefcase on the line. Snap suplex for Sean, making his impact on his debut here. Kendo Dragon in big trouble. Snake Eyes in the corner, the Underground Champion Jackson Cole. Kendo, the number 2 entrant, still standing strong here. Don't want to jinx him. The Savage One planting the face first into the canvas. With 2 Red Wolves in the ring. These guys might want to look to try to clear the field. Cole in elimination trouble. Big Lou in trouble as well. And Lou, Sid packing. Sit out gut buster. How long you been gone? In the Dream, able to hold on. Kendo Dragon reversed and sent packing. Valiant effort. Kendo might be in consideration for Iron Man tonight. My man entered the number 2. Running the field here. But it was a long shot. The Savage One. The Savage Brawler. Sean Smith, the Killer Kiwi, joining the match. He's injured. He shouldn't even be competing here tonight against doctor's orders. Smith knows what's at stake here, ready to risk health and injury. Those looping right hands. Vachon with the counter. Vachon going up top. Smith busted wide open. To his own detriment, entering his Guts and Glory. And the Dutch Nightmare trying to make him pay. Reverse drop down. Chop block, and here comes the dog, Rob Anderson. The trendsetter, the architect of annihilation. Walking into a mostly downfield of competitors here. Superman punch right on the button. Smith taking out his arch nemesis. And Smith is, y'all, if y'all don't watch Legacy last month, y'all need to go back and watch, man, Chicago Street Fight. That shit was crazy. Oh, shit. Surprises galore. The A-lister. The Switchblade. Jason Payne. Back in All-Star Pro Wrestling. I told you once, I told you twice, anything can happen here. Return, debut, The shakeup of the season. With that coveted briefcase on the line. Currently with 100% success, or no, 50% successful cash-in rate. And pain, bringing some pain. That 4 Nelson slam planning the competition. Not done yet. Victory roll powerbomb, schoolboy powerbomb, I should say. And one of the hottest upstarts in the league today. The American Blueprint, Brian Walker, has been killing everything moving since his debut. This man came into the business, came into the league with all the hype surrounding his name, and so far has not only lived up to, but surpassed expectations, eliminating his own fellow Alpha Pro alumni, King Vachon. This man is showing no mercy. Ruthlessness is the order of the day in the Blueprint. He's got no time for alliances. Taking down 3 main event competitors in the past 3 weeks since making his debut. On Monday Night Havoc, this man is coming to take names. Take time. Able to get the knees up. Jay King looking for a standing shooting star. And that is 2 eliminations for the Blueprint. Walker for looking for number 3 here. Jackson Cole able to fight his way free in the 2023 Guts and Glory winner, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Man successfully cashed in that Guts and Glory briefcase on the Icon King. Now looking for a second run with that coveted briefcase, the Ryan Maker, Adrian Danger, taken down by the dog with a single leg, and another elimination. Jackson Cole with a valiant showing. Sent packing. Oh, Brian Walker able to counter the Dream Superstars. Attempted, oh. And Jason Payne staying in the fight. Bishop Blaze into the match with Brutal Lucha. Payne, Danger, Anderson, drop, the Dream Superstar, Bishop Blaze, Brian Walker. We got a star-studded cast here. We are not even nowhere near done, folks. I don't know what number we're at. I don't know. Man, but I'm telling you, this thing is fucking stacked. 2-time World Heavyweight Champion and the current reigning Fight Night Champion, Little Devil. Looking to add to that already impressive resume. Danger dropping Payne with the combination with the Dream right there. And Danger and Dream, they've had their running several times over the season. Somebody's been eliminated. The dog taking Walker for the ride. Damn, Little Devil got out like that. Oh, they did my man dirty. The big bad Turtle Harrington. Got to be on the short list of favorites for everybody. And with this thing starting to whittle down, you might be quite possibly looking at the next briefcase holder here. Like I said, we got to be deep in the water. I don't know how deep. But we're closer to the end than we are the beginning. No doubt about it. The deranged Titan, the mastermind behind the whole damn operation. Making his entry late into the match, Albright. Definitely one to keep your eye out on. The former Grand Prix champion. Quickly doing some empire building on Monday Night Havoc, then expanding throughout the rest of the league. Albright taking pain for the ride. A who's list inside this very square circle right now. Dangerous. Albright squaring off here. And the Rymaker with the Irish whip into the corner. Ooh, a little collision there. Switching out partners, Toto Harrington sent packing. And the Dream. Chasing that Death Valley driver, Albright eliminated. That is now 4 in the evening for Walker. Oh, and Adrian Danger with the elimination. Rob Anderson hit the showers. Danger with the Argentine backbreaker. Giving Payne hell. But Brian Walker showing up here and showing out. Walker actually defeated Danger just 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Havoc. Last week, taking down Bishop Blaze on Monday Night Havoc. Damian Briggs, the Elite Beast, a multi-time champion here in All-Star Pro. Bringing those world-class skills here to the Guns of Glory Battle Royal. Late in the game. Big-time spine buster. Oh, shit, the game just got interesting. 363 pounds of violence, of hate, of sheer disdain. Corey Bishop. Walker right in the mouth, making quick work of the Dream Superstar. Turn the fight. Right to the Rymaker. Like a human wrecking ball, coming in swinging, even taking down Briggs. There's no love. In Guns and Glory, every man for himself. In the Steel City Saint, the professional, the only man to hold both the World Heavyweight and Classic Heavyweight Championships, Cold Steel, enter the match. And how impressive would it be to also add the Guns and Glory briefcase? So the big spear. Briggs knows exactly how dangerous Bishop is. He might have to put his own boy down. Adrian Danger trying to break the wheel here. Another elimination. And Brian Walker continuing to bring hell to this battle royal. Jason Payne eliminated, but amazing performance in his return here. And the game already switched up, already changed, already shifted the landscape before the dust even settled, before the final bell is even rung. Ronan Reaper, former Classic Heavyweight Champion, two-time Grand Prix champ. Won that 10-man gauntlet match just a month ago with Legacy. And Bishop eliminated. I believe we're down. Oh no, never mind. He should have been number 30, but y'all know how janky this game is though. The Voice, Tribble Daniel, the Disruptor, making his way late in the match. No doubt want to take advantage. No doubt. We are deep in the water here, folks. The Guns and Glory briefcase hangs in the balance Briggs avoiding elimination there. And this is anybody's game to win. Walker, with 4 eliminations thus far in the match, continuing to make his mark upon a rival here in All-Star Pro. Oh, but the Omega with a devastating brain buster. Briggs taking danger for the ride, turning him inside out with that short arm clothesline. And we're getting fast and furious. Cold Steel eliminated. And Briggs putting an exclamation point on it, serving Daniel up. Runner Reaper in elimination trouble. Damian Briggs in elimination trouble. And that cliffhanger, Yakuza cutter, Damian Briggs, giving Walker hell, but Bishop Blaze laying in the way. Danger with the big gut buster. Reverse back elbow. Briggs got his target set on Adrian Danger. Ooh, and Bishop Blaze. Oh yeah, I think we're done here, folks. I think this is everybody. Fairly certain. Walker in trouble here. Reaper cannot clear the bar. Oh shit! Brian Walker eliminated. Ronald Reaper clear the field just a little bit more. We got 5 still alive. Adrian Danger getting plenty of air with that lion salt. Turn his focus to the Reaper. Omega out on the apron. Danger cannot close out. Drop down reverse DDT. Bishop Blaze, meanwhile, trying to reconcile Damian Briggs over here. Oh, Briggs out. Bishop Blaze with elimination. We are down to the final 4. Triple Daniel, Ronan Reaper, Bishop Blaze, Adrian Danger. Irish whip into the ropes. Danger in trouble. Oh, the last minute save. He saved himself. Bishop Blaze said that this time he was no doubt going over. Behind the back, the chop block, the hard knee from Blaze. Ronan Reaper rolling the dice. Triple Daniel. Adrian Danger with another elimination. We are down to 3. We are down to 2. Reaper, Danger. Who's taking it? Reverse drop down DDT. The Ride Maker. Top rope, springboard, moonsault. Nobody home. Irish whip into the rope in the corner. The Omega with the advantage here. Reaper punched in the face. Danger saving himself. The final 2. Oh shit, we got the animation, y'all. Circling. We're down to the nitty gritty. Time to kick that ass to the shoe turn shitty. Reaper serving them knuckle sandwiches. Bloody in Danger. The Omega, ready to cleanse here. Couple of elbows to the midsection. Adrian Danger. The Omega. The Rainmaker. Omega planted face first. Danger. Danger. From Stillwater with love. And just like that, it is all over. Two-time, Mr. Gus and Glory, the X Factor, Adrian Danger, Stillwater's favorite son. I swear to God, there's no way I could have possibly planned or anything like that. Obviously, the entries wasn't even, I said Run Reaper 30 and they put Triple Daniel fucking 30. So hey, I don't know. It was just meant to be. It's best for business anyways. That is weird though. Co-main event time. No holds barred. After the shocking upset of the century, Jack Graves ready to get his hands on Sam Chaos in a rematch, in a rerun.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Championship.
The Hellraiser, the Grave Digger, the Lone Wolf, back for his gold, back for his pound of flesh, Jack Graves, the longest reigning classic champion in company history, the #1 contender, ready to make good on what's due. Invoking that rematch clause here in the co-main event of Gus and Glory. Ready to spill some guts to reclaim his glory. Ready to raise some hell here, ladies and gentlemen. Jack motherfucking Graves. Taking advantage of being underestimated. Since the debut of season 1. The inaugural Grand Prix champion. The 2-time national heavyweight champion. After a long hiatus making his return, Sam Chaos worked his way up to the main event scene, shocking the world, dethroning Jack Graves and Legacy. Now looking to prove to the world it wasn't a fluke. Can lightning strike twice? Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion, Sam Chaos.
Introducing the challenger from Devil Hill, North Carolina, weighing in at 230 140 pounds, Jack Graves. And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 215 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion, the Specialist, Sam Chaotic.
Big business, big fight feel here in the co-main event. We got the Classic Heavyweight Championship on the line, the pride of Pile Driver. With the introductions out of the way, and one last look at the goal. For that right there, folks, it goes down. Jack Graves, Sam Chaos, main event of the evening, and we underway. Both men meet in the center of the ring. No flinching, no backing down. Graves coming out swinging. Been waiting on this moment for weeks on end. Now the moment has arrived. Chaos. Confident as ever. Putting on that 5-star banger. This past week with longtime rival Alex Knight in the main event on Power Drive. His focus squarely on defending here tonight a title retention, which solidifies resolve and shut down all the naysayers, all the hype on the internet. The planet with that 6-second ride. Graves zeroed in. Blinded with rage the past several weeks, Jack Graves executed to perfection thus far. Hoisted up in a fireman's carry. Graves walking to the part of the ropes, hanging him out to dry. The champion trying to pick himself up. The lone wolf, oh! Sam Chaos trying to come in, caught with the combination. Graves, it's like he's got 11 arms and feet. And he is fired up. The #1 contender. Looking to become the 2-time Classic Heavyweight Champion. Hard knee to the face off the rebound. Catching Chaos coming in. Graves ready to set the table. The assassin ready to feast here, going 2/3 of the distance across the ring with that casket drop. Jack Graves, still simply blinded with rage, trying to pick his next move. Chaos able to recover the kickoff, the champion now back in the driver's seat. Going upstairs, and Jack Graves with a page of Samoa Joe's book, just gonna walk away. Big Irish whip, reversal on the whip. Chaos. Well, Graves right where he wants him. Graves turning the table though. Oh my God! Jumps right into it. Speared out of his shoes. Graves in control. Chaos though, working that quick combination. The champion struggling to get any momentum going in this match. Still in first gear here, has been unable to string together any meaningful offense. Meanwhile, Jack Graves has been absolutely giving this man hell. What? Oh shit. Through the fucking table. His man teleported through the table and still planted him face first in the canvas. Graves lined up on the apron. And the #1 contender on kill mode here this evening. Jesus Christ. Why are you doing this? Why you doing this, man? Chaos, bloodied, battered, bruised with the desperation and trying to get back in this match. Bet, I got you, bro. I got you. And the champion do whatever he can do. Oh, blocking the scissors kick. But Graves just continuing to push forward. Not one step back, nose to the grindstone. And Chaos gonna try to channel some of that aggression into a forced error. A heavy underdog going in the last match somehow. Chaos able to shock the world and pick up the victory. Was he able to capture that lightning in the bottle? Can he deliver twice here? Half and half suplex, planting the challenger. Now simply finding that confidence. Chaos cut off once again. Jack Graves going all the way up top with the OG cutter. And Graves just a little bit quicker, able to pull the trigger. First, Irish with reverse though, and Chaos with the back elbow lined up on the apron, and this man is a bloody fucking mess. Crash and burn Graves with another sidestep. And operating with efficient proficiency. Oh, dueling roundhouses into the cover with the title on the line. Only good for the count of 2. And a well-timed reversal by the champion. Still trying to stay in the pocket, still trying to remain in the fight. And for that one lucky shot here, he knows his back's against the wall. He knows he is behind, but he's saying, he's calling for it, folks. He said it's Chaos time. Classic heavyweight champion. Slingshotting himself, using his body as a weapon here. Fourth quarter, 4th and inches, 4 seconds left on the clock. Down by 4, Chaos gonna try the Hail Mary. Chairs of WrestleMania 17, using that steel chair to wear out the competition. And the drop kick with precision. Chaos might not be down and out. He's going for it, folks. He's going for it. The Chaos Theory planted that elbow directly in the heart of the challenger for the win. Only good for the count of 2. We're not worthy. This capacity crowd showing some appreciation. His valiant comeback attempt. The champion trying to rally here. Graves once again stifling the offense. Irish whip into the ropes. Chaos with another reversal. Graves in trouble. Blunt force trauma, that snare driver of planting the already wounded head into the canvas for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Wow, what a match. Jack Graves drew up the articles of destruction and completely dismantled this man, dispatching the champion. Chaos in deep, deep water here. And even that valiant valiant comeback effort in the end was not enough. Hand new.
All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion, Jack Graves.
Once again, Jack Graves, your reigning Classic Heavyweight Champion of the world. Dragging another body to the graveyard. A dominant victory. A dominant champ back on top on the classic brand. Yeah, it's pretty much one-sided. Oh, here we go. That's what I like to see. Main event time. And one former long-time dominant champ able to run the yard. Similar scenario across the water on Havoc. Terrible Tito. J-Rock. One-on-one with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It goes down.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Championship.
The GOAT. The living legend. 5'6" Danger in the building. The CEO of the Mass Dynasty. From the comic books to the square circle. Terrible Tito. First Grand Slam champion in company history. First double champ in company history. With a list of accolades a mile long and a mile wide. The Giant Slayer. The #1 contender. And the challenger. Here this evening in the main event. Terrible Tito. Looking for reign number 2. But the champion has been on a roll here. Love him or hate him, you gotta respect the fight the champion's been bringing in recent weeks. A day one original. The strong man, then slowly fighting, grinding, scratching his clawing his way up the card. In fact, winning his first championship over the summer with the Grand Prix title, putting everybody on notice. By that time, he was already making plans on ascending to the top of the card. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion, the showstopper, J-Rock. The top prize in the building.
Introducing the challenger. From Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 240 pounds, Terrible Tito. And his opponent, from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion, Showstopper J-Rock.
Bro. Here we are, folks, the main event of the evening. Brought to you by Big Slam Energy Drink, sanctioned by Allstar Pro Wrestling and the New York State Athletic Commission. With the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, it's time. We got Terrible Tito. We got J Rock. We got one fall to a finish, and we underway. Gonna meet in the middle of the ring. Tito. J Rock, though, with the quick exchange, and the champion with the advantage, drawing blood early here. The strongman looking to make a statement. You don't gotta love it, but you will respect it. I am the top dog. Point blank, bar none. Tito off the ropes, dropping the elbow, guillotine, dropping the leg, guillotine style. And another quick kick to the head. J Rock, focused here. The World Heavyweight Champion knows exactly how dangerous the Giant Slayer is. Want to try to keep Tito at bay, want to try to slow down that pace. Here we go, folks. Toe-to-toe here in the main event with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Exchanging blows, testing each other's metal here. And J Rock, the strongman, bringing the fight right to the Giant Slayer. Irish whip into the ropes. Drops down underneath. Rock with the advantage. Rushing in, and Tito putting the brakes on and tied up. The champion playing it safe here. Not want to overcommit. Tito with the evasion, turning up the speed here into the ground and pound. The Giant Slayer zeroed in, going upstairs, ready to take flight. The friendliest guy, the Tito air. Oh, with J Rock, well scouted, knew it was coming. Tito looking for that avalanche arm drag, but a reverse quick kick to the head, and the Giant Slayer back in control. Double knee face breaker. Terrible Tito out of the apron. Of the springboard of the Hurricane Rana, speed kills. Oh, but Tito misgauging the distance there. J Rock now holding the high ground, and the World Heavyweight Champion gonna join Tito down the ringside. A bit of misdirection, and Rock coming out of the exchange with the advantage. Big fallaway slam. Rock switching to the power game, looking to overwhelm Tito with maximum firepower. Reversal of the Irish whip. Oh yeah, y'all fucking with the arena or what though? I ain't got no feedback. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Terrible Tito dribbling the head of Rock off the canvas and going all the way upstairs, ready to take flight. The Hurricane Rana from 15 feet in the air. Referee's begun the count. Oh, and Rock going face first. Hit that steel ring post. Tito just turning up the speed here. Just too fast for the champion. Serving up knuckle sandwiches, trying to crack the protective mask worn by the champion. Back inside the ring, Terrible Tito with the advantage. Bottom springboard moonsault, nobody home, but Tito still pushing the pace. Rock with a well-timed counter. Draping Tito on the top rope, kicked off though. The Giant Slayer back in control, and he is feeling it. Going upstairs, terrible Tito. For the second time, Rock avoiding that arm drag. And the strongman trying to apply more pressure. Working the ground and pound. Tito. Oh. Trying to keep the guard, but J-Rock breaking through, measured, dropping the knee right across the bridge of the nose. Into the cover with the title on the line. J-Rock, Tito able to kick out at one. Rock once again continuing to lay waste to the challenger. J-Rock unhinged here. Gonna do whatever it takes to walk out here with the gold, continuing headhunting on the Giant Slayer. The champion with the advantage, J-Rock, off to the races here. Looking to close out strong, effortlessly. Tossing the competition, going upstairs. Nobody home on the elbow. Terrible Tito with the counter. Giant Slayer from out of nowhere. Tito flails him into the cover. Look at the outside leg with the title on the line for the win. Only good for the count of two. Bottom rope, springboard, moonsault for big money. Terrible Tito. Going up to the second floor now, continuing this aerial onslaught. Zeroed in. Tito ready to close out here. Sleeping Mexican, cinched in, nowhere to go, but J-Rock gonna fight his way free. Tito cannot get the hook synced all the way in. Rock with those devastating right hands, able to fight his way free over the top. Tito with the sidestep. They're trying to go all the way across the ring. Rock wasn't having it. Measured right hand. Oh, but Tito once again. The speed demon. J-Rock trying to roll to the outside. Tito gonna beat him out there, in fact. The Rock switching right back to that striking game. J-Rock bloody now. Both men busted open. Yes, indeed, there will be blood. This is Guts and Glory. This is the main event of the evening. This is All-Star Pro Wrestling, and this is why the fuck we do this with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Terrible Tito with the Irish Whip reversal. Rock once again being too aggressive and getting caught lacking the big cyclone kick. 5'6" danger going up top. Picture perfect moonsault. Tito taking to the sky. Dialed in. Oh, beautiful execution on the shooting star. And J-Rock with the cleanup of the misstep. But Tito with the awesome recovery. The elbows to the midsection. Terrible Tito with the Irish whip into the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And then gonna snap the hamstring. Mixing up the attack, keeping his opponent guessing. Gonna test the water here. Terrible Tito with the leg hooked. Oh shit! And just like that, it is all over. Terrible Tito working the game with elite level proficiency, picking up the win and reclaiming the World Heavyweight Championship. Surgical execution. GG's all around. Yes, indeed. Guts and Glory bringing the chaos, the unpredictable nature, but also resetting the order while bringing some disruption at the same damn time. I can't explain it, y'all. Shit's about to get wild coming in to the second half of the season.
Here is your winner,
and new,
heavyweight champion, Terrible Tito.
Got his baby back, Terrible Tito, once again to the top Monday Night Havoc as your brand new, two-time reigning World Heavyweight Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an eventful night of professional wrestling. Guts and Glory, Part 3 in the books. We got tomorrow night off. We'll see you all on Monday for Havoc. When the smoke clears and the dust settles, we got some business to attend to. But until then, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for tapping in and being a part of this thing we call All-Star Pro. I've been Warren Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this was Guts and Glory. Oh, Kando injured. All right, Kando's injured. All right, good to know. Yeah, off tomorrow night. See you on Havoc. Till next time, y'all keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody.